okay, this is going to be, a parody, a joke. It's comedy, people. It's comedy. So, what is this comedy about? Well, we're going to talk about Dr. Dave. This is Dr. Dave. An idiot. Look at him. Piece of shit. Garbage. Loser. Supports the fucking lowest of the lowest. Right? Supports, a terrorist, a homophobic piece of shit, a wife beater, a loser all the way around. Right? So, this is who Dr. Dave, it likes to be around. Now, when you think about Dr. Dave, he's a doctor. I mean, come on, as a doctor, they should have certain moral values, right? So, when you have these certain moral values, and you know this person is a doctor, what do you think you should be doing? Do you ignore the behavior of a morally obligated individual? Or do you report it to ensure that his reprehensible behavior does not harm those that a doctor swore to protect? So now, we went and we looked up this Dr. Dave. I mean, look at him. He looks fucking crazy. So when you go to Google, right, this comes up. So you see there, a community college professor. It's like, wow, this doctor, is also a professor. And you start to wonder, is this person still teaching? Is this person still a professor? Or are they still in the medical field, doing their doctor stuff, right? So you do a little more research. I mean, you need to go to the website in Cuyahoga Community College. So you go there and you look around, right? And then you come upon this. There's like a place where you can rate professors. Dr. Dave, 100% of people in his class said they will retake it. The level of difficulty is 4. And then you go, well, maybe that's old time. So, as you go down, you can see there's one review that was left by a student, right? On May 10th, 2022. So that's less than a year. So you go, oh, maybe, wait a minute. Maybe Dr. Dave is still teaching. He's doing 2 things. I mean, this person, listen, juggling a lot. He's juggling a lot. So now the student was awful. And it's funny because this student still got an A-, but still rated the doctor and said this. Seems a little weird. Not sure about his comedic style. I think he should leave politics out of his classroom. I didn't learn too much. His style was a distraction to others. Okay, so politics in class, we have to investigate that, right? Depending on, what's been spoken or whatever. And his comedic style, they said it's weird, and it's a distraction. So this is what this student says. So, we have to now go, okay, wait a minute. You have Dr. Dave that's in the YouTube community supporting a terrorist, supporting a wife beater, supporting someone that has like a white supremacist type of mentality where certain individuals should not be on this earth, right? And this doctor, this professor, is online supporting this person. And you have to now wonder, what is this person teaching? Because as you see in that review, it says you should leave politics out of it. So what else is he introducing? Because obviously he's okay with someone wanting harm to those that are different, right? Because that's what he said. He quoted a verse, abominations should be put to death. Exact words that was stated. That is his religious belief, and Dr. Dave is on there with him, right? Supporting him, giving him life. So, what do you do with a person like this? You just stand idly by, you don't do anything? Or you contact and you say, listen, this doctor, this professor, we're a little concerned with how is he molding people's mind. So, you need to share what they do online. Anything they do that you think is disturbing, you share. Public stuff. And you share it with them, right? Like, oh, this is public. So, who should you contact in Cuyahoga Community College? Who do you contact? Well, this is the school information. And there goes the board of trustees, right? Look at that. It's a very diverse school. We like that, all right? Some of people's ties may be against the professor, Dr. Dave, and the sloth from Ice Age, because, that hints to something different. Because, that's what they're all about. Just like they automatically went with the person they state is us. And what did the sloth say? He's bisexual. Why did that make a difference? Why did that need to even be brought up in the conversation? You see, that is in his mind. That is always in his mind. And Dr. Dave, that hears this, right, on the panel, and don't say nothing, goes with it. A professor teaching students. So you can contact them, or maybe you could contact these individuals. It's the diversity, and you can see the colors in the background. And the executive director, Miss Gomez, you can go at 216-987-0204, or you can email her at magdagomez@dri/c.edu. It's right there. You can contact her. The links are below, so you can go immediately. And then you share what you witnessed online. about his behavior and how he's instructing these students, right? As a doctor, as a professor, I don't know, people, I don't know. It's suspect. It's suspect, to say the least. So that is what you want to do. That is your assignment. If you feel that this doctor, here's a fake doctor, it's a cartoon. We play a game here. We play a game, an imaginary game, a make-believe game. So if you feel this doctor exhibiting all those behaviors, amongst a lot of other things, and you feel that that should not be molding minds, what do you do? What do you do? But whatever you do, share what is public. Do not share what is not verifiable. Okay? And we're going to touch upon that. So, all this, for what? This Dr. Dave. Dr. Dave, for what? What are you doing all this for? What did you gain coming after We the People Tyrants? You don't know shit. You got nothing. And what's worse of them all, just like Dodo Bird, idiots. They know for sure they know who we are. Yeah, Liberty Bird, that question about it almost got, but that situation's still not over. Wrong. I mean, people look at our videos. You can see how many times they got it wrong. But now they got it right, right? So every time they say they got it 100%, let me ask you something. Why don't they do anything? It's mind-boggling that you see how we get information. What do? We do shit with it. But what do? Come online and speculate. Just like the exiled idiot. Went on, well, you got one of them. It's four of them. It's four. Okay, let me tell you this. This is funny with exile. He said there's four of them. So how did he know it's four of them?
That's one of four. He's found one of four. Joey, you found one of four. That's a 4-man operation. You got 3 more to go, buddy.
So he's right about good people? Yeah, he's right, Exile?
He's right about one.
He's right about that one he's talking about right now? I didn't know.
Yeah, the one he's talking about now is one of the 4, yes.
Look.
For him to know it's 4, he will have to know who they are. Because how the fuck you come up with a number 4? So y'all need to question him because he's holding back on y'all. Tell him to release the other 3 that he says in it. And we want you to make a move. Just like Liberty Bird did. We dare you to make a move. Do something. Don't just put out information without doing some type of action. That just shows how pathetic, how much of a loser you all are. Chicken shit pieces of shit that just talk with no follow through. That's it. The only follow through that Dodo Bird had that's actually better than the sloth is that Liberty Bird, out of all things, the one action that he had fun with and doing all the time, besides threatening and bullying, because that's all, but that's words, is cheat on his wife. That, his pregnant wife, he went all the way, take his dick out, showering in front of people who filmed. That is, to my wife, my pregnant wife, almost ready to give birth, that I'll do. But you see, the sloth went one action further. He beat his wife. That is the most cowardly shit anyone can do. You see, the sloth is a little Pee Wee Herman, little piece of shit. So he uses his mouth, his threats, to try to exert some type of authority that he does not have. And how do you know that? When a person resorts to hitting a woman, that is right there the biggest bitch of them all. To resort to beating your fucking own wife. See, that is a bitch. But you'll support that. You support this person stating he wants people dead. You support this person making bomb threats. You support this person stating he's going to go after a lady and post her daughter's picture naked on the website. You support him stating that he's going to go after another little baby boy amongst all other people he threatened. That you're okay with. Yeah. All your faces will be attached to that. But that is what you're okay with. All of you. And let me just end it here. Dr. Dave, the cartoon, listen to me. I want to show you something, and this is what goes to all of you. See, we told all of you that all of them fight amongst each other. All of them do some dirty shit to each other that a lot of them don't know about, right? But yet they support each other. But when the doors are closed, behind the curtains, they talk shit about each other. But the sloth went one further. So, Dr. Dave, Professor, I want you to notice this right here. This was a petition that Vegas Valley, the sloth, put up in regards to you. I mean, this is on the internet. It's public. People actually voted on it. So let's hear what some of the comments are. The comments were a reason for the signing. Dr. Dave is a pedophile and a cyberbully. Pedophile has not been proven. There is a discrepancy with the name. So a lot of people are throwing out this criminal record, but there is a discrepancy with the name. So be very careful, remember defamation, on what you present, right? You need to be 100% sure, because this goes back to what we said in regards to Dodo Bird. You don't own your name, because a lot of other people have it. You only own your identity, and your identity encompasses a whole bunch of different factors. Your social security number, your date of birth, the way you look, all that makes up your identity. That is who you are. That is But that is not a name, right? It's just one factor in your identity. But you do not own your name. No one owns their name. So you can use whatever name you want, as long as you do not take their identity. You do not make yourself like that. And you have to incorporate all that into the identity. There's a lot more that goes into it. So, when it came to the pedophile, there was a discrepancy. And to us, if there's even one small little discrepancy, it could be so minor. It can be that the person's date of birth was 1111, and then the other person is 1211. Very close, very similar. But that one day destroys it. That can be a different person that was born on another day, given the same name. You don't know. So when you have a discrepancy, even the smallest, you cannot and you should not attach to someone to something like that. That's great. That's out there, right? We're not talking about being a liar. We're not talking about being a thief or a robber or a drug addict. This is a different degree, because a pedophile is in a situation where people want to hurt and kill. A drug addict, a car thief, nobody cares about all that. You see what I'm saying? Rape is another one. So you have to be very careful in how you word things and what you attach to people. So to us, one little discrepancy, that's it. We will not sign off on something like that. And that's what happened with the professor and Marianne too. So that is not proven about him being a pedophile. That's to us, it's false. Right now, to us, it holds no weight. So we are not gonna. That's it. We can telling you, he's not a pedophile. We have no proof of that, and no one does actually. Cyberbully, yes. So anyway, moving on. Then Vegas Valley, the sloth, goes, I have also been a victim of this stalker and his criminal activity. And then let's read the other comments. And the other comments go below Vegas Valley. Mr. Amico made another comment. I mean, two people made a comment. I don't know. Are they related? I don't know. Hey David, how is your fight with the pool going? Pool is closed, right? I think that was referring to the pedophile comment. And then underneath it, bullying is never okay and is usually the sign of a weak-minded coward. Nobody should fear this jerk in their own homes. Another person says he frequently made racist jokes when he was teaching class. Woo! This comment is running golden. We need to try to find out who that grin is. But okay. The next person goes, he's a bigot, racist, white supremacist, misogynistic slug who must be stopped. Jasmine, why not? So, Dr. Dave, this is your boy. And when you support, he did a whole petition. It's still online. I know he's a cartoon, but this is make-believe. This is story time. We just playing around here, right, people? So, Dr. Dave, that's your boy, right? You can forgive him, right? He's still on the internet. That's how far he went. And this just to show all of you that these are the things they do to each other that they don't know about, but we do. Some information we do not share because we like that they fucking with each other, because that's how we get info. See, again, they don't know that the people that are very close to them, their bestest of friends, are the ones that are contacting us. So, we're not gonna fucking, burn bridges, you know what I'm saying? But see here, this is an example. This is an example, right? And at the end, Dr. Dave, Professor, was he worth it? I don't know. Maybe to you, he's worth it. Maybe you think you're untouchable. We hear that all the time. Until it happens, right? And then, it didn't bother me, I don't care. Then why are you making a video about it? Why are you even bringing it up? If you don't care, it didn't bother you. Because it does. And now, the school will know. Now, anyone you do business in regards to your beer business or whatever the fuck is going on with you, or your Facebook, even your Twitter and your Instagram, even though you think you locked it, there's ways of getting around that. So, there you have it, people. That is Dr. Dave, this cartoon piece of shit. So, what are you going to do with the information we gave you? Because that's all we can do, is give it to you and share it. We're going to share it. We're going to contact people. What are you going to do? When are you going to sit there and say enough is enough? There is ways to go after these tyrants without exposing who you are, who did it. Share what you saw online and let it go. And at the end, if nothing comes of it, oh well, you're back where you started. Except one thing. One thing has changed. You tried. So, Dr. Dave, the Sloth, Vic, Angel, Soul, Paladin, Elizabeth, what's up? Okay, enough throwing out names. I mean, your shit, everybody's sending out shit to us. And all your shit will be out there. I don't know, has anyone seen the website, First Amendment Abuses website? If you go to there, you can see, there's a search field, you type in someone's name or the screen name and shit comes up. I don't know about that website. Very fishy, very fishy. Strap in, bitches.
United we stand, and united Tyrants will fall. call me a god. They call me a god. They call me a god. They call me a god.
Let's go. I'm about to go off like a weapon. Fuel to the top, got a filled up engine. In my thoughts, obsession. I will not stop, no, I'm never second guessing. I got a God complex. Haters love to hate, but I never feel pressed. Got a lot on my plate, but I never get stressed. I'll take all